south of downtown LA. As you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Rams.
HBO special. Help a brother out special. I just realized I'm going to see
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go from Southern California. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 30.
Give it a second to do his depth chart.
Five-yard line.
Let's start off with the round first.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
I can stand for a minute. Appreciate you.
From the gun, Jackson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Now Lamar gonna hang on to it. And he's gonna go into the end zone.
Butcher coming, nigga.
Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Yeah! They squabbling out there now.
Yeah! Greg scored quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Returning is Tutu Atwell. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Let's start offensively.
At their own 28-yard line.
To throw right away is Stafford. To the left side, Adams has it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Pressure right here.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, here's Stafford.
Pressure, baby.
2nd down throw is
Like you're standing for me.
incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and
Pressure.
this ends up being a wasted down.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Ready. Number 20.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He gets this complete, finding Adams. No touchdown, but they are close. It's going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
Yards on the play. And the Rams, first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Williams. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain. That's a full.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
This
So
one
to the same play.
just past the pylon. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up.
Usually that
Take a
first
deep
guy,
breath, maybe get a little
first
confidence for your
blow,
defense to go out
watches
and
on
get
the
a
first
stop,
one.
and they come over with this extra point.
Figure out what
We
he
got
wants
ourselves a
to
tie
do.
ball game.
Put him to read option for a long time. I think that was my first read option score this year.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff.
should have threw a pick.
Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line.
Same thing.
So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
I actually don't like this play. I just don't like it.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a
Two.
hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now, Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. He'll tuck it and take off.
First and
Just
more.
great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. Tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell.
How you let
He's
him
going
catch
to
you
be
feeding?
dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Third, they need 8. Jackson now. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Baltimore. A give to Mitchell. And he'll get about 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
That's where I'm going.
Hey, middle. What? 13. Hey, report. Yeah.
To throw is Jackson. Moving left. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. It'll be 3rd down.
Every time the
Felt
quarterback
like I was
is
running
sacked,
quick.
everyone kind of looks around at the offensive line and, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he does all he can to get away, but they're going to get him right at the line of scrimmage. And it will bring up 4th down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter.
37-yard attempt.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Lakers and Spurs
On the
game at the
return,
same
here's
time.
Atwell.
All day, baby.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
On first down, it's Stafford. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua.
Wow.
That's hot.
That's crazy.
And he
I just
will
said
take
no
this
good
one in. 70 yards.
pass. Where's the safety? Yes.
Nevis is on the extra point. And the Rams are on top. It's 14-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Oh, they don't.
So we reached
that
the
runoff shit
original,
is
what has been
crazy.
an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second
That's why I didn't call it
half
timeouts.
in
I thought
just
this
a moment.
that ought to be.
God damn it!
Yeah.
What does dumb fuck mean?
Tyler Luke to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Atwell. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 38-yard line.
4 yards.
All right, boys, here we
That's
go.
good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, right back to Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Stafford now on second down. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Pressure right here.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Open man, left side. He's got it. He needed 13 and got 14 for the first down.
14 yards. And the Rams first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready, move. Double right. Ready, hot.
Stafford now to throw on first down.
He did turn around.
When it was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Kyren Williams, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
Zebra.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. It is third and long.
250.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down,
Yeah, 40,
especially when they know the
looking
offense
really
has
good.
to be one-dimensional. And this is a great
Like,
example
go
here,
for it.
Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
59.
Big stop right here.
On fourth down, Stafford. This
Thank you.
one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
8-yard pickup. And the Ravens first down.
Registering for me.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he's going to have a
Got him my way.
first
So
down
good.
as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Touchdown here, boys.
No, we changed it. Hey.
Throwing Jackson. That is left
Well.
side and caught by Flowers. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. They'll take this forward
Should
for
be.
a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Under
there's
pressure,
3 of y'all
and
over
down
there.
he goes, they got him. Jared Verse getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and long.
From Marcus
In
Costa.
the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one just too
Oh my
far
God.
for the
Do you see this
receiver
shit?
in front of
Do
him.
you see this?
Falls
Do you see
incomplete.
this?
Searching for his Pro Bowl.
I get
tight
no
end, Mark
reaction.
Andrews that time.
No reaction.
And it's going to be 4th down.
That's a clean catch. They didn't let me react to the ball. Crazy. That was huge. That's what she said. Wyatt changed to us.
Jackson.
He drops
It's going to
the
be incomplete. They had to take that chance.
This game is-
Trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
29-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
Blue 60. Look at him.
third and long. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it
I
at
hope you go.
1:55.
With the
Dumbest thing you
right
could do. Hope
personnel,
you do.
the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure,
something if
Mike,
you're in
and
the
that's
chat.
what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down on the 42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Go ahead. Hey.
From the gun, Jackson. Moving to his right. Now, deep ball for Bateman. He's got it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read.
Slow spin move
The
in the road.
defense not biting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain. Here comes 2nd down.
Up 2nd and 10. At the Rams' 25-yard line.
Hey, middle. Hey, Ozzy.
Jackson looking to throw. Open man, that's Flowers. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th.
No, we change it. You.
A 1st down throw for Jackson.
Why is he? I'm not getting no reaction. That's twice.
It's
Fucking twice. No reaction.
By Emmanuel Ford. And the Rams have just about sewn up this football game.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10.
Not fucking
at their
jumping.
own 6-yard line.
Defender can animate, but I can't keep it. That's twice.
0. Set. 280. 11.
On 1st down, Stafford.
Pick this shit, Kyle.
Defensively got that hand in there.
Playing with fire.
Pass is incomplete.
Do it again. All you gotta do is run the ball. The game is over.
Robinson, the versatile defender with the good coverage there.
50.
You guys pay for it. You wanna play?
Ready. Look 60. 20 hot.
To throw on 2nd down, Stafford. Crush is incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Yellow 80.
Why are y'all flipping?
Easy alert.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
This will be returned from just beyond midfield. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over.
Two times, back-to-back drives. Lakers getting their asses beat.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And it'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Raven first down. Back to throw, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run it with Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
No, we changed it.
To throw is Jackson. That's taken in.
That's
And he's
crazy.
going to have the Ravens first down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long. And they get a new set of downs.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That is Nnamdi Madubuike. there to bring him down.
Brings up second.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson now. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Now, Jackson. That is hauled in at the 5. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they go to work on 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Jackson headed left, buying time. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Damn it!
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5. And that's all.
Well, after the failures of the 1st and 2nd down, you got to look now at your 3rd down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
To the goal line and in. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Ravens 7, Ravens nothing. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Wester now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
13.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
By Trenton Simpson. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Second and 7. Here's Jackson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Hey! Report. 180. Finish it. Yo. Sit up.
Jackson from the gun on third down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
180. Sit hot. Sit up.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Sit hot. Sit hot. Hey, Ozzie. Sit hot. 180. Finish it. 180. Finish it. Sit hot.
Now Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he will score. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
He'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Wanna quit? You. Ready, shot. Sit up. Ready. Finish it up. You change it. Report. Ready, shot.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. The pressure
about the
gets there,
ball?
and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Kyle Van Noy in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. 2nd down, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
180! 180! Finish up! Hey! No, we changed it. Sit up!
3rd and long for Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's caught! And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tries to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They're running on first down with Henry. Past the 45. Still going. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. It covers 63 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Taking so long to run. Instead of through the ball.
Going to be taken down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Throwing now on third and long. This one intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Going to go right back to Henry. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 21-yard line.
Jackson, flush to his right.
Ooh,
That's going to be
about to say.
incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And he's brought down to 17, but that's going to be good enough. A first down picked up on the ground.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4-down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Mike Green, he gets into drop in. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Hopkins sent in motion. From the gun, Jackson. That's in the
Nate.
end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens are going to take possession.
The butcher coming, nigga.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the
called
books.
to the outside.
Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Look them up on a second down and
Took my
8.
play.
Hey, sit on. Sit on. 180. You. Middle. Sit on.
Throwing Jackson. On the move left. That is brought in.
What they call?
And they will finally get to him, but
I didn't even
I
get
think even he knows this one is coming back.
This shit is playing me.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
Hit Marcus.
Jackson looking to throw.
Y'all
The
niggas.
rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Finish it up. 180. Finish up. 180. Report. Finish up.
Back near his goal line. Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers.
In the dude.
Intended for Zay Flowers.
I'm out of here. I can't even challenge that shit. That was too, man. They didn't give me that first down. That was a possession catch too. This game is funny. 0-2 on the night.
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Coming
First
up,
time
a
playing the
highly anticipated contest between the Baltimore Ravens
Third
and
battle.
the Atlanta Falcons. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway in Atlanta. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
They're going play fake with Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Yards on the play. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Handoff for Robinson, running right. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go play action. Here's Penix. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. That's a set tone for the battles the rest of the game. And as defenders, you know, with an early win, he's feeling real good about himself.
Pushing left is their running back. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play. 3rd and long for him here. Finds his back. It's Robinson. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Trying for it with Penix.
Oh, defense.
They get him to the turf and force it.
Yeah! They squabbling out in there.
I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Man, that shit, man. Possible handoff.
This is going to be 2nd down.
I could promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And Jackson slides in safely after picking up enough of that 1st down. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
1st down. It's a gain of 10. And the Ravens 1st down.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground.
Oh,
Gets this
wow.
all
Stay
the way
in.
to 25 before they stop it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Jackson keeping it himself. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Jackson now on 3rd.
Dude, what?
Goes into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. DeMarco Hellams with the INT. And the Falcons take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
First and 10.
He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on
Now,
it.
what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
Dragon 60. 70 Lions.
Penix on 1st down. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70.
Running back sent in motion left. On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Dump off caught by his back. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
On the jump.
Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Go street. 60 Bisons. Chat.
They've got a man in motion. Third down to give to Robinson. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Ravens get him. Down he goes. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
19 Lions. Go.
Penix working from the gun. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
You know, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Throwing the out route complete. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought
Faster
down.
than what?
That one goes for 31 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
First and 10, around to Robinson. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, Penix.
Thank you.
Like this, an interception ends that
Go
drive.
Marlo.
Picked up by Marlon Humphrey.
Second.
And
Let's
the
go.
Ravens get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Middle. To the hot. Let's go. To the hot. Hey, shot. Hey, middle.
Make a play for me.
First down, here's Lamar. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. New set of downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Report.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Ravens.
Not to stand for Mary.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. From the red zone now. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Tyler Loop out for the Ravens to attempt his field goal. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Loop knocks it through, and they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Starting from the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30.
Another fucking kick return on me.
Are they going to run him down? Somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Tell me to do kick
Well,
it.
when it's set up perfectly,
Damn, that's
Brock,
stupid.
and you get an
Kick everything
exciting
out.
return man back there fielding it. Wow, there
Lucky
are
as
not many
fuck.
plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackled by Luke Orororo. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he'll get it up to the 44. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Raven 1st down.
Yo. We changed it.
On 1st down, Jackson. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Baltimore.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
No. Hey. No, we changed it. Come on.
From the gun, Jackson. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Getting 24 yards on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Get it up. All right. 180. Get up. Hey, Ozzie. Sit up. 180. Hey, middle. Sit up.
Now it's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That is Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's just a field goal game right now. Still a lot that can happen. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Doing pretty good. Bullshit ass kick return you got.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Mustang 19.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Viking 18. Waiting.
And again, it's Penix. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
It's Penix yet again. And he's going to take
the jump.
before he
How did
gets
they
taken
do
down.
that?
They get 27 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
This
They should
entire
not let
play,
me
Kate,
jump.
depends on how well he can separate from this man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Mike Green on the stop.
Warning.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta.
2nd and 10.
Falcons down by only 3.
31-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Set. 70 Lions. Go.
Penix here from the gun. Completed over the middle.
Where'd you
They
dive?
stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
Oh,
It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
18-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw. Completed to his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke.
And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have taken the lead late. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown.
Offense, man.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
14. Ravens 10. Bradley Pinion set
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's Wester on the return. Good work so far, he's got room. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
And Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's play.
13.
Here he is to throw. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Now the Ravens Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Ravens.
He'll look to throw it. Connecting again with Hopkins. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
And the Ravens first down.
Like the ball.
Out of the gun, Henry. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. We've got to think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here. 1st and goal.
Hey, middle.
Setting up to pass. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minutes. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Motioning left is their running back. Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Hits him on the in route. And they'll stop him here before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Panther 11.
Talking
Panther
about
11.
that's picks.
70 Lions. Bronco 80.
So early movement from the
That's that.
backfield, Brock. They jumped the
That's that
gun a
as
bit,
well.
and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards.
Pass rush right here.
On the ready.
They're set back 5 by that false starts. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Let's go. Bronco and
To the air with Penix.
There you go.
No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play
Good
late in this
plays.
ball game.
It's a loss of 10.
Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd.
33-yard
And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
on the jump.
Following the sack, they need a big chunky yards here, Brock. It is 2nd down and very long.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Penix working from the gun. Over the middle and complete to Mooney. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for 3rd down.
Let's go now. 18 Pioneer.
all the way to the end zone here. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left! The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now. If it
Pray to
wasn't for
God on
these
that.
two
Throw the
touchdowns.
ball up.
Yeah,
I'm on top of the route.
Bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half.
Not a good night.
It's a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
God, how lucky could you get?
17.
I don't even get lucky.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
That's crazy. He just threw a fucking prayer up.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's Wester on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Ravens take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Threw a fucking prayer up and close.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, first and 10.
Return it. Chill up. Ready. Finish it up. No. No. Ready. Finish up.
Here he goes, one final shot. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line.
Throw a fucking prayer up. I'm done for the night. Appreciate y'all for watching. Should be back on Friday. Later.